All right, what up, everyone? This is Nick here. I just wanted to go over the trades that I took this week. I've really been focusing on the pound pairs. Specifically, I've been focusing on pound USD, pound Japanese yen, and pound Canadian dollar. I typically trade those three pretty much at the same time, and it works out. I'm really happy with the results so far. I preach to my students that they should always, just figure out what works for them, and what works for me is actually, just focusing on the pound pairs, understanding how they move, and being able to capitalize on those movements. So it's been a great month, actually, great 2 months to be trading the pound pairs. Very profitable. First and foremost, I'll show my FX book to show you guys the returns that we're making. Um, so on this account, initial deposit was $1,000. We've done 676% on this account. Initial deposit was 1,057. We've done 386%. And then I'm doing prop trading for a trading firm. Um, and I've done pretty much 10% on the account. And, we're catching pips here, 4,200 pips, 5,900, and 4,000. Really good stuff. Yeah, so 676%. Did 51% today, 86% this week. This month, 325%. Um, my win ratio isn't too hot. Honestly, I take a lot of trades, or I did with this account rather, and 36% and 28%. But your win ratio doesn't really mean anything. What's more important is your risk to reward. So as you can see, my risk is my reward is 128 pips, and my typical risk is 46. So that's a pretty good risk reward ratio. It's like 3 to 1. So basically, what that means is my profits are three times my risk, and so you can have less than a 50% win ratio, and you can still be profitable because your risk to reward is bigger than 1 to 1. So that really helps. So this is on this account. As you can see, real account, investor account for one of my friends. We've done 386%. So right now the account's at 4,043 off of $1,000. On this account, I have a 53% win ratio, a little bit better on the longs than on the shorts. It's 25%. So I've only taken 4 short positions since this account's been open. So as you can see, I've been really capitalizing on the long opportunities on the pound pairs. Really good. So I've caught 5,900 pips in 2 months, and then started in September. So that's pretty good. And then the last account, the prop account, I started this. This account was started on October the 3rd. So 12 days, and I've done almost $5,000 in profit, 10.2%, 1% drawdown, 34 out of 45 longs, so 75% win ratio, and no shorts taken. So it's all pretty good stuff. All pretty good. Average win is 133 pips. Average loss is 44. So again, really good risk to reward. All really good stuff, and we're really doing good stuff over here. So going over to the pairs that or the trades that I took this week. Basically, it was so that there are actually continuations from these. So on October 1st, I sent these trades. Pound USD was looking for the reversal here, right? So I sent these out. They all played out. Pound as well. This is beautiful. We caught 600 pips last week on this move alone, which was great. It went from 130 to 135, a little bit higher than that. Really good. And then same thing with, yeah, so I only called those two. And then as you can see, it played out perfectly to the T. And then it pulled back this week. And then we're looking for 140. And so for this week, I called these trades. Basically, I wanted it to pull back to this zone for a continuation up because the price created a higher high. So price needed to make a higher low because price is trending in the uptrend. That's basically the theory behind this trade. We saw price made a higher high, broke this high. So I wanted to retest the structure that was broken, create a higher low, and then to continue up. So around the 50 to 61.8% Fibonacci. Pretty much same thing with pound USD. Price created a higher high. If we need a higher low, I wanted it to come to the zone to look to buy. And same thing with pound Canadian dollar. Same thing. And so we can see that if we look on the daily, right, price did pull back to this zone as expected. Price pulled back here. See that? Retested that zone, and price almost came to 140. Not quite. It came to 139. I actually took profit on this trade already. So I caught about 400 pips here, which was good. And basically, this trade was interesting because everybody was selling this. Everyone was trying to sell this right here. Everyone's trying to sell this right here. Let me go back to the hour time frame. Yeah, everybody was trying to sell this, and what I wanted to see was whenever price is counter trend trading. So this was an uptrend and price pulled back. So typically I look to take profit at the 50 EMA and in the 200 EMA, and so price came exactly to the 50 EMA, and price gave us a little W. So I actually entered right here, and then you could have got a second entry right here. And this is pretty much like a break and retest. Like price comes here. So your entry could have been here, or a less aggressive entry would have been on the second leg. And pretty much you're going with the trend. You don't want to take M's, you want to take W's because we already have our peak formation locked in. We're only looking for buy opportunities. So this is a really good trade. And again, people were still trying to sell right here. And this is why this move right here was so aggressive, because they had enough sellers trapped to where they could shift the zone, and they shifted the zone pretty aggressively. So that was the basis behind this trade. It was actually a really easy trade. I'm actually looking to sell this right now. I'm actually in the sell already. These are all the trades I have open right now. Basically, I just want to hit another 5% and then withdraw, and then I'll be done for the week. All right, then I'll go to GBP USD. Pretty much the same scenario. So this is on the 4 hour. We can see price pulled back. So that, price pulled back to the structure to 1.25, right? Price broke through 1.25, break and retest. Price comes back to retest the broken resistance, now turn support, right? And now we're looking to continue on the move up. So when we look on the 1 hour chart, we can actually see that price, pulled back to the 50 EMA, right? Because when price is counter trend trading, we want to see price come to the 50 and then the 200. If it holds to 50, then we're good. And so this is pretty much what happened here. We got a W on the 50 first leg, second leg. And again, this was another break and retest scenario as well, where price broke through, came back to retest, right? And there was your entry. So the second leg entry right here at the low of the day was 250 pips, more or less. So again, really solid trade as well. And then GBP CAD, same thing. And this is why I like trading the pound pairs at the same time, because they move together. And so you can catch one move on 4 different pairs. And so again, on the 1 hour time frame, price came to the 50, right? Then it broke out of this support and resistance zone, and it came back to retest. So break and retest again. Break, retest. Trade is right here. For your less aggressive entry, second leg is, call it 300 pips. So GU was 250, GCAD was 300, GJ was 300. So that's 850 pips caught on 3 pairs, only with a couple trades. So less is definitely more. The profit was really good this week. Let's see. Yeah. So those are the trades that I took this week. I probably will be done for the week, and I will take it easy for the rest of the week. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I just wanted to walk through these trades and just make sure that you guys understood why I took the trades. Really, really simple, really, really easy setups. Just go back and try and find these moves that are happening. And it's just something that comes at time that you'll get. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys on the next video.